what was the biggest adjustment from first to second, especially considering you guys went off on the stat sheet over the latter 20?
I think just settling in. I think that, Sue touched on it a little bit, but our spacing, just the way that we were wanting something to happen so badly that we didn't have the patience to kind of wait for the second side. And once we made reversals and things like that and got them in rotations that they were getting us in rotations in the first half, when we were able to do that in the second half, that was another.
How much of an emphasis was that in the halftime just conversation?
Yeah, I mean, I think Sandy definitely touched on it at halftime. The fact that we shot like 6 threes in the first half. We're a team that we know we're capable of shooting. We don't want to force them, but if we can get out in transition, that's when the floor is going to be spaced the best, and the defense is going to run back to the rim, because that's what you have to do. And we're able to continue to find those players, but just the way that we came out defensively created a lot of offense for us.
The third quarter seems to both of you getting steals and led to easy points. And how big is the defense going to be for this team moving forward for the rest of the season?
Yeah, it's going to be huge because we're really good at transition. And so if we're getting stops, I think we're going to be really tough to beat. And you could see the difference between the first quarter and then the next 3 quarters is when we kept on 15, 14, or 13 and 14. And, we're scoring. And so that's what we got to do. We got to commit to the defensive end. We're so long, and we can throw different coverages at people, and we just got to stay disciplined in that, not foul, and then we're off to the races.
How was that able to build your team chemistry a little bit on offense?
I think just making reads, if someone is overplaying, that's making that correct read to kind of back to whether you get the ball or not, because it's going to move your defender. And sometimes you have to figure out, time and place. When is it back to the basket? When is it just sacrificial to get someone else open? And we're figuring that out. I think these practices this week have been really important, and we just need to continue to build on that.
I think it's so important that we have passing post players too. Sui had 5 assists, Steph had 4. So when we get the ball and they're in that kind of position and our guards are able to make cuts and they're able to deliver it, it's really hard. It puts a lot of pressure on defense. So, that's something we'll look forward to playing through our post players in the passing in the high post and mid post.
So, we have to get ready to go back to Seattle. I'm sure it's going to be really emotional for Stewie and then Chicago, because they had such long and successful careers there. But I just embrace the moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a bittersweet feeling, and I can't lie and say that I'm not thinking about it at all. Of course, it's in the back of my mind, and wanting to go there and just be appreciative of everything that I had, and appreciate those moments and those relationships and things like that. And I don't know, it's not a good or a bad thing. It's an indifferent feeling, but as people change positions and job positions, you go to different places. You never forget where you came from and the places that you spent the most time. So I think just grateful and gonna be emotional, but good emotional, I guess.
Yeah, I think Stewie hit it right on the head. I mean, I started my career, we both started our career there, so we have such, amazing memories, and both won championships. And so, it's a really good feeling. Obviously we're in a different spot now, and we're happy with where we are. Of course, I'm just glad I'm doing it third, so I'll just kind of rely on their support, see how they handle it, and then I'll handle it that way.